Yes, hello Trixie. Good evening. I will explain to you the topic. The editing and the post-editing in translation. So, let us first discuss the pre-editing. So, as I said earlier, pre-editing consists in the processing the text before machine translation. It typically involves correcting mistakes in the source text, mainly grammar, punctuation, and spelling, removing ambiguities and simplifying structures. Meanwhile, post-editing is the process by which professionally trained translators or linguists review and correct the empty output to remove both semantics and linguistic errors. It can be roughly divided into two categories: the light or the rapid and the full post-editing. So, what includes in the light post-editing task? So first, correcting only the most obvious typos, words, and grammatical errors. Second, rewriting confusing sentence partially or completely. Third, fixing machine includes mistakes. Fourth, deleting unnecessary or extra translation alternatives generated by the machine. And lastly, making key terminology consistent but with no in-depth term checking. Okay, do you understand? Now, let's move on to full post-editing. It is a slower or more in-depth path, must produce absolutely accurate translations that consistently use correct and approved terminologies, have the appropriate tone and style, have no stylistic inconsistencies and variations, and free from grammatical mistakes. After this edit, translation should be read as if written in the target language. So, what includes in the full post editing? So, full post editing task includes all of the light post editing tasks what I have mentioned earlier plus this following. First, checking terminology against approved terminological resource to make it is consistent and appropriate. Next, cross-referencing translation against other resources. Next, making syntactic and modification in accordance with practices from the target language. Fourth, producing stylistically consistent, fluent content. Fifth, adapting all the cultural references including idioms, examples, and etc. Sixth, ensuring perfect faithfulness between the source and the target text. Next, applying correct formatting and tagging. And lastly, correcting all grammatical errors, typos, punctuation, and spelling mistakes. So I hope I explained it to you. Next, we will move on to internet translation. Internet translators, like any other translators, there are online translators that can translate to one language to another. Although online translators are no match for professional human translator, they are still effective for specific situations like when a word, portion of a text or document image is a foreign language and you want to know the meaning. They are also reliable, especially for if you are trying to learn new language, in which case you may prefer language learning app. So, these are the best online translators to translate any language. So, listen to me carefully. First, the Google Translate. It is the number one, or this is the most recommended online translator that I can recommend to you because it is the most and commonly used translators on the online app. Next is the Bing Microsoft Translators. You can also use that. And the DeepL Translate. You can also use that. And the Translate Dict. Yandex Translate. You can also use that. Babylon Online Translator. You can also use that. Reverso. Internet Slang Translators. Prompt Online Translators. And Translate.com. How to download it? Just go to your App Store if you're using your iPhone, or on the Google Play Store if you're using an Android phone. Next, to your question is the interpreting, right? So I will explain to you the interpreting. So interpreting is an activity that consists of establishing oral or manual communication between two or more speakers who are not speaking or saying the same language. Meanwhile, interpreter, the role of this person is to help direct communication between the professionals. Example, social worker, healthcare professionals, lawyer, and the person with limited English proficiency. So we have 6 modes of language interpretation. So listen carefully. These are the 6 modes of language interpretation. First is the simultaneous or extempore. Next is the consecutive interpretation. Third, sight translation. Fourth, whispered. Fifth, relay. And lastly, liaison. So I will repeat. Both the modes of language interpretation are simultaneous, consecutive interpretation, sight translation, whispered, relay, and liaison. Okay, I hope this my explanation helped a lot to you. And if you have more questions about topic in translating and editing of text, just feel free to ask me. Goodbye.